The words we use to describe ourselves hold a special power. They can shape not only how others see us, but also how we see ourselves. This is especially true as we grow older, particularly after the age of 65. At this stage in life, many of us have experienced a range of challenges and triumphs, and the language we choose can either lift us up or bring us down. When we speak positively about ourselves, we build a sense of confidence and dignity. For instance, saying "I am wise" or "I have valuable experiences" can help us recognize our worth. These affirmations remind us of the richness of our lives and the lessons we have learned. On the other hand, negative self-talk, such as "I am too old to try new things" or "I am not as good as I used to be," can create a heavy cloud over our spirits. This kind of language can lead to feelings of inadequacy and sadness, making it harder to embrace the joys of life. It's important to understand that our thoughts and words are connected. When we speak kindly to ourselves, we nurture a positive outlook. This positivity can influence our actions, encouraging us to engage with the world around us, try new activities, and connect with others. It can also inspire those around us, as they often mirror the energy we project. If we express confidence and gratitude, others are likely to respond in kind, creating a supportive environment. Avoiding negative self-talk is essential for maintaining a positive mindset. It's not about ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. Rather, it's about acknowledging our struggles while focusing on our strengths. By choosing words that uplift us, we can foster resilience and a sense of purpose. This shift in language can transform our daily experiences, allowing us to approach life with curiosity and enthusiasm. As we navigate the later years of our lives, let's remember the impact of our words. By speaking kindly to ourselves and embracing a positive narrative, we can enhance our confidence and dignity. This simple change can lead to a more fulfilling and joyful life, reminding us that we are never too old to grow, learn, and thrive. Constantly talking about weaknesses or feelings of powerlessness can have a negative effect on one's self-esteem and how others see them. When someone frequently focuses on what they can't do or what's wrong in their life, it can create a sense of defeat. This not only makes the person feel worse about themselves, but can also lead others to view them as less capable or less interesting. People are naturally drawn to positivity and strength, and when conversations are filled with negativity, it can push friends and acquaintances away. Instead of dwelling on weaknesses, it's important to focus on strengths, resilience, and the ability to adapt. Everyone has unique talents and qualities that make them special. By highlighting these strengths, individuals can build their self-esteem and create a more positive image in the eyes of others. For example, if someone is asked how they are doing, instead of saying, "I'm just getting by," they could respond with, "I've been exploring new hobbies like painting and hiking, and it's been really refreshing." This kind of response not only uplifts the speaker, but also inspires listeners to think about their own positive experiences. When someone shares joyful moments, it creates a ripple effect of positivity. For instance, if a friend asks about your weekend, instead of saying, "I didn't do much," you could say, "I had a great time trying out a new recipe and spending time with family. It was so much fun." This approach not only boosts your own mood, but also encourages others to share their happy moments, creating a more uplifting atmosphere. Focusing on the good things in life, like new hobbies or joyful experiences, helps to build a stronger sense of self and fosters connections with others. It's a reminder that everyone has something to offer, and by sharing those positive aspects, we can inspire each other to grow and thrive as we journey through life. The passage of time often brings with it a tendency to undervalue ourselves, particularly as we reach the later stages of our lives. However, it is crucial to recognize that aging is not a diminishment of value, but rather an accumulation of experiences, wisdom, and achievements that are irreplaceable. Each year adds layers to our character, enriching our perspectives and deepening our understanding of the world around us. For those over 65, this wealth of life experience is a treasure trove that should be celebrated rather than downplayed. Consider the myriad of accomplishments that individuals have amassed over the years. Whether it's a successful career, nurturing a family, or contributing to the community, these achievements are not merely milestones. They are testaments to resilience, creativity, and dedication, shifting the narrative from focusing on perceived limitations, such as age or physical ability, to highlighting strengths can profoundly impact how we view ourselves and how others perceive us. For instance, instead of saying, "I'm too old to start something new," one might express, I have the wisdom and experience to approach new challenges with confidence. This subtle change in language not only fosters self-assurance, but also invites others to recognize the value of our contributions. Moreover, the wisdom gained through years of navigating life's complexities is invaluable. It allows for a deeper understanding of relationships, a more nuanced approach to problem solving, and a greater capacity for empathy. These qualities are often overlooked in a youth-centric society, yet they are essential for fostering connections and guiding the next generation. By embracing and articulating these strengths, individuals can inspire others and create a legacy that extends beyond their years. Pride in one's identity and achievements is vital. It is essential to acknowledge the unique contributions that each person brings to the table, regardless of age. Celebrating these aspects not only enhances self-esteem, but also encourages a culture of respect and appreciation for the older generation. When we focus on what we have accomplished and the wisdom we possess, we not only uplift ourselves, but also challenge societal perceptions that often equate aging with decline. In conclusion, as we age, it is imperative to recognize and embrace the value that comes with our experiences, wisdom, and achievements. By shifting our language from limitations to strengths, we can foster confidence in ourselves and change how others perceive us. Let us take pride in who we are and the unique contributions we continue to make, celebrating the richness of our lives at every stage. Talking about personal health issues can sometimes make conversations feel heavy and uncomfortable. When we share too much about our ailments or struggles, it can catch others off guard. Many people might not know how to respond, and they may feel awkward or even anxious about the topic. Casual chats are often meant to be light and enjoyable, and diving into serious health matters can shift the mood in a way that makes everyone feel uneasy. And instead of focusing on health issues, it's often more uplifting to share good news or positive experiences. For instance, talking about a recent trip, a new hobby, or even a favorite book can spark joy and keep the conversation flowing smoothly. These topics allow everyone to engage and share their own stories, creating a warm and friendly atmosphere. It's perfectly fine to discuss health matters, but it's usually best to save those conversations for close friends or professionals who can provide the support and understanding you need. This way, you can maintain a balance in your social interactions, keeping them enjoyable for everyone involved. So, the next time you find yourself in a casual conversation, think about sharing something uplifting instead. It could be a small victory, a funny incident, or even a new recipe you tried. These moments of joy can brighten someone's day and strengthen your connections. Complaining about age can often create a negative atmosphere, not just for ourselves, but also for those around us. When we focus on the downsides of getting older, we may unintentionally reinforce the idea that aging is something to be feared or resented. This can lead to strained relationships, as others might feel uncomfortable or even discouraged by our negative outlook. Instead of fostering connections, we might push people away with our complaints. It's important to shift our mindset and recognize the many positives that come with aging. With each passing year, we gain wisdom that can only be acquired through experience. We learn valuable lessons about life, relationships, and ourselves. This wisdom can guide us in making better decisions and understanding the world more deeply. Additionally, aging often brings a sense of freedom. We may find ourselves less concerned with what others think, allowing us to pursue our passions and interests more fully. Clarity also comes with age. We often have a better understanding of what truly matters to us, leading to more meaningful connections and experiences. Instead of thinking, "I'm too old," we can reframe that thought into something empowering. We might say, "I have so much experience to share," or "I'm excited to learn new things." These positive expressions celebrate our growth and encourage us to stay engaged with life. Embracing our age means embracing the journey we've taken and the opportunities that lie ahead. Let's focus on the joy of learning, the excitement of new experiences, and the strength that comes from our accumulated knowledge. By appreciating the positives of aging, we can foster a more uplifting environment for ourselves and those around us. This shift in perspective not only enhances our own lives, but also strengthens our relationships, allowing us to connect with others in a more meaningful way. It's easy to get caught up in memories of the past, reminiscing about moments that once brought us joy. While nostalgia can be comforting, spending too much time dwelling on what has already happened can prevent us from fully experiencing the present. Life is happening right now, and there are countless opportunities waiting for us if we choose to engage with them. Staying grounded in the present means embracing the experiences and connections that surround us today. Instead of letting memories overshadow our current lives, we can focus on activities that bring us happiness. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, spending time with loved ones, or exploring new interests, these moments can enrich our lives and create new memories worth cherishing. Planning for the future can also help us stay connected to the present. Setting goals, whether big or small, gives us something to look forward to and motivates us to take action. It's about finding a balance between appreciating the past and actively participating in life as it unfolds. Meaningful interactions with others can deepen our sense of connection and fulfillment. Engaging in conversations, sharing experiences, and simply being present with those we care about can create lasting bonds that enhance our lives. These moments remind us that, while the past is a part of who we are, it does not define our current reality. By focusing on what we can do today, we open ourselves up to new experiences and joys. Life is a beautiful journey, and each day offers a chance to create something special. Let's cherish our memories but not let them hold us back. Instead, let's embrace the present and all the possibilities it brings. Criticizing younger generations can often lead to a wider gap between age groups and create a sense of negativity. When older people focus on what they see as flaws or mistakes in younger individuals, it can foster resentment and misunderstanding. This criticism often overlooks the unique challenges that younger generations face today, such as rapid technological changes, economic pressures, and social issues that were not as prominent in the past. Instead of pointing out differences as shortcomings, it is important to approach these variations with curiosity and an open mind. By trying to understand the world from the perspective of younger people, older generations can appreciate how their experiences shape their views and behaviors. This understanding can lead to more meaningful conversations and connections rather than conflict and division. Engaging positively with younger individuals allows for a two-way exchange of wisdom and fresh ideas. Older generations have valuable life lessons to share, while younger people can offer new insights and innovative ways of thinking. This mutual respect can bridge the generational gap, creating a more supportive and collaborative environment. And in a world that is constantly changing, it is essential to recognize that each generation faces its own set of challenges. By embracing these differences and learning from one another, we can build a more harmonious society. Encouraging curiosity and understanding can transform criticism into appreciation, fostering a sense of community across generations. Sharing financial anxieties in public can often lead to discomfort, both for the person expressing those worries and for those listening. When someone openly discusses their financial struggles, it can create an impression of instability or dependence, which might influence how others perceive their independence. People may start to view them as less capable or less secure, even if that's not the case. This can lead to feelings of judgment or pity, which can be uncomfortable for everyone involved. Instead of focusing on financial worries, it can be helpful to shift the perspective towards the positive aspects of life. For instance, rather than dwelling on what you can't afford, consider the simple joys that are within reach. A walk in the park, a homemade meal, or a cozy movie night can bring happiness without straining your budget. By highlighting these affordable pleasures, you can cultivate a sense of gratitude for what you have, rather than what you lack. Wishfulness is another powerful mindset. Instead of viewing financial limitations as a barrier, think of them as an opportunity to be creative. For example, if dining out is too expensive, you might explore new recipes at home or host a potluck with friends. This not only saves money but also fosters connections and creates memorable experiences. When it comes to serious financial discussions, it's wise to reserve those for trusted individuals or professionals who can provide guidance and support. This way, you can address your concerns in a safe space without the pressure of public scrutiny. By framing financial concerns positively and focusing on the joys of life, you can maintain a sense of independence and confidence while also nurturing your well-being. In our daily lives, it's easy to fall into the trap of criticizing others or comparing ourselves to them. We might look at someone's achievements and feel a twinge of jealousy, or we might judge someone for their choices, thinking we know better. However, this kind of thinking can lead to a cycle of negativity that harms not only those we criticize, but also ourselves. When we focus on what others are doing, we often forget to appreciate our own unique journey. Each person has their own struggles, dreams, and paths to follow. By comparing ourselves to others, we overlook the beauty of our individual experiences. Instead of feeling inspired by someone else's success, We might feel inadequate or resentful. This mindset can create a barrier between us and the people around us, making it harder to form genuine connections. Choosing kindness and understanding opens up a world of possibilities. When we appreciate the differences in our journeys, we can celebrate each other's successes rather than feel threatened by them. This shift in perspective allows us to learn from one another, fostering a sense of community and support. Instead of seeing someone else's achievements as a reflection of our shortcomings, we can view them as a source of inspiration. Personal growth flourishes in an environment of encouragement and acceptance. When we focus on our own paths and recognize that everyone is doing their best, we create space for our own development. We can set our goals based on our values and aspirations rather than on how we measure up to others. This approach not only enriches our lives but also strengthens our relationships as we become more empathetic and understanding. In the end, appreciating everyone's unique journey helps us cultivate a more fulfilling mindset. It reminds us that life is not a competition but a shared experience. By choosing kindness over criticism and understanding over comparison, we can build a more supportive and loving world for ourselves and those around us. Sharing regrets can be a powerful way to connect with others and to grow as individuals. When we talk about our regrets thoughtfully, we can turn them into valuable lessons. Instead of seeing regrets as failures, we can view them as stepping stones that help us learn and become stronger. This shift in perspective allows us to build resilience, which is the ability to bounce back from difficulties. When we frame our regrets as lessons learned, we not only help ourselves but also inspire those around us. By sharing how we face challenges and what we gain from those experiences, we show others that it's okay to stumble, and that growth often comes from our struggles. This openness can encourage others to reflect on their own journeys and to see their challenges in a new light. As we share our stories, we create a space for understanding and support. People can relate to our experiences, and this connection can foster a sense of community. When we talk about how our regrets have shaped us, we highlight the wisdom and strength that can emerge from tough times. This can motivate others to embrace their own challenges and to find the silver lining in their regrets. In the end, sharing our regrets thoughtfully not only helps us grow, but also empowers others to do the same. By turning our experiences into lessons, we contribute to a culture of resilience and personal growth. Let's encourage each other to share our stories and inspire one another on our journeys. Many people believe that once they reach a certain age, especially after 65, their ability to learn and grow comes to a halt. This idea can be limiting and discouraging. In reality, life is full of opportunities for growth and change, no matter how old we are. Embracing the idea that we can learn new things at any age opens up a world of possibilities. Curiosity is a powerful tool. It can lead us to explore new hobbies, take up new interests, or even learn new skills. Whether it's painting, gardening, playing a musical instrument, or learning a new language, these activities can bring joy and excitement into our lives. They keep our minds active and engaged, helping us to feel vibrant and alive. Trying something new can also connect us with others. Joining a class or a group can introduce us to new friends who share our interests. These connections can enrich our lives and provide support as we navigate new experiences. The friendships we form can be just as rewarding as the skills we acquire. Moreover, learning doesn't have to be formal. It can happen in everyday life. Reading books, watching documentaries, or even having conversations with younger generations can provide fresh perspectives and insights. Each day offers a chance to discover something new, and every experience can teach us valuable lessons. As we embrace new experiences, we also challenge the notion that growth has an expiration date. Life is dynamic, and our ability to adapt and change is a testament to our resilience. By keeping our minds open and our hearts willing, we can continue to evolve and thrive. So, let go of the belief that growth stops after a certain age. Instead, approach each day with curiosity and a willingness to learn. Embrace new hobbies, seek out new experiences, and allow yourself to be surprised by what you can achieve. Life can be a vibrant journey filled with discovery, no matter how many candles are on your birthday cake. Avoiding negative self-talk about age, weaknesses, health, or regrets is crucial for our overall well-being. When we focus on what we perceive as flaws or limitations, we can easily overlook the many strengths and accomplishments we possess. Each stage of life brings its own set of opportunities, and by shifting our mindset to a more positive outlook, we can embrace these moments with open arms. Focusing on our strengths allows us to build confidence and dignity. It helps us recognize the value we bring to ourselves and to others. Instead of dwelling on past mistakes or what we wish we could change, we can celebrate our achievements and the lessons we've learned along the way. This positive approach not only enhances our own lives, but also inspires those around us to view aging as a rich and rewarding journey. When we adopt a mindset that emphasizes growth and possibility, we create a fulfilling life filled with joy and purpose. This attitude encourages us to seek new experiences and to appreciate the beauty in every moment. By sharing our positive outlook, we can motivate others to do the same, fostering a community that values aging as a time of wisdom and opportunity rather than a period of decline. In conclusion, let us focus on our strengths and the bright future ahead. Embracing a positive mindset not only enriches our own lives, but also inspires others to see the beauty in their journeys. Thank you for joining us as we explored the heartfelt journey of Mr. Brony and his wife, shedding light on the complexities of parental love and the often overlooked challenges of retirement planning. It's a story that resonates deeply, reminding us of the sacrifices made for our children and the importance of preparing for our own futures. Now that we've wrapped up this poignant narrative, let's shift our focus to a new topic that builds on these themes. We'll dive into practical strategies for achieving financial independence, ensuring that your later years are not just about survival, but about thriving. Get ready to discover actionable insights that can empower you to take control of your financial destiny and create a fulfilling retirement. Stay tuned, because what's coming next is sure to inspire and equip you for the journey ahead. Have you ever wondered why some parents decide to protect their savings rather than give them to their children? This question often leads us to think about the choices parents make and the values they hold. Take Mr. Brony and his wife, for example. They are a couple who have worked hard throughout their lives and have managed to save a comfortable amount for their retirement. Despite having the means to help their children financially, they made a conscious decision to safeguard their savings. Mr. Brony and his wife believe that their children should learn to stand on their own feet. They worry that giving money too easily might prevent their children from developing important life skills, such as budgeting and problem solving. This choice challenges the traditional expectation that parents should always provide financial support to their children, especially when they are in need. Instead of following the common path of handing down wealth, they are choosing to prioritize their own financial security and independence in their later years. Their story highlights the complexities of family relationships as parents age. It raises questions about responsibility, independence, and the balance between helping loved ones and ensuring one's own well-being. While some may view Mr. Brony and his wife's decision as selfish, others might see it as a wise approach to fostering resilience in their children. This situation invites us to reflect on what it means to be a supportive parent and how that support can take many forms. In the end, the Brony family's choice serves as a reminder that every family is unique and the dynamics of support can be intricate. Mr. Brony and his wife have taken a different path compared to many retirees. Even though they have substantial pensions, they decided not to financially assist their children. This choice highlights a shift in values among retirees today. Many older adults are now focusing on enjoying the rewards of their hard work rather than feeling obligated to support their children financially. For Mr. Brony and his wife, this decision is about maintaining their independence and prioritizing their own well-being. They want to travel, explore new hobbies, and enjoy their retirement years without the stress of financial obligations to their children. Their financial stability allows them to make choices that bring them joy and fulfillment, rather than feeling tied down by expectations. This trend reflects a broader change in how retirees view their roles in the family. Instead of being seen as a safety net for their children, many retirees are choosing to embrace their freedom and enjoy the life they have built for themselves. In doing so, they are setting a new example for future generations about the importance of self. Mr. Brony often reflects on the idea of financial independence and what it truly means to him and his family. He believes that the substantial pensions they have worked hard for are meant for their enjoyment, not for redistribution to others. In his view, these pensions represent the fruits of their labor, a reward for years of dedication and hard work. He feels that they should be able to enjoy the benefits of their sacrifices without feeling guilty about not sharing their wealth with others. However, Mr. Brony also carries a deep emotional disappointment regarding his children. He dedicated many years to providing for them, making sacrifices that he thought would lead to a strong bond and a sense of gratitude. He and his wife funded their children's education, helped them buy homes, and even provided vehicles to ensure they had a good start in life. Despite all this generosity, he feels let down because his children have not reciprocated the love and support he expected. This lack of acknowledgement from his children has left him feeling unappreciated. He often wonders if the sacrifices he made were worth it, especially when he sees that the connection he hoped to build has not flourished as he envisioned. The emotional weight of these feelings is heavy for Mr. Brony, as he grapples with the reality that the dedication he poured into his family has not been met with the same level of commitment from them. In his heart, he wishes for a closer relationship with his children, one that reflects the love and support he provided throughout their lives. The disappointment he feels is not just about financial matters. It is about the emotional ties that he hoped would strengthen over time. Mr. Brony's reflections reveal a complex mix of pride in his achievements and sadness over the perceived lack of appreciation from the next generation. Mr. Brony's story took a significant emotional turn when he began to notice the growing distance between him and his children, especially his younger son. This son often made disrespectful requests for money, like the time he demanded 70,000 pesos to buy a car. Such demands felt more like orders than requests, and they left Mr. Brony feeling frustrated and unappreciated. Instead of seeing his son as someone who needed guidance, he felt like a bank that was being taken for granted. This created a deep tension in their relationship, as Mr. Brony struggled to understand why his son could not see the hard work and sacrifices he had made for the family. As time went on, the situation only worsened. The children often failed to visit during holidays, leaving Mr. Brony and his wife feeling lonely and forgotten. They would watch as other families gathered together, sharing laughter and love, while their own children seemed to have little interest in spending time with them. This neglect was painful, especially during moments when the couple faced health crises. Instead of receiving support and care from their children, they felt isolated and abandoned, which deepened their feelings of sadness and resentment. Eventually, Mr. Brony and his wife came to a painful realization they could no longer rely on their children for support, whether emotional or financial. This understanding was a turning point for them. They recognized that they needed to focus on their own well-being and happiness, rather than waiting for their children to come around. It was a difficult acceptance, but it also opened the door for them to find new ways to connect with each other and build a life that didn't depend on their children's involvement. They learned to cherish their own companionship and to seek joy in other aspects of life, even if it meant letting go of the expectations they once had for their family. Mr. Brony's wife's hospitalization marked a turning point in their lives. It was a time filled with worry and uncertainty, and Mr. Brony hoped their children would come to support them. However, when neither of their sons visited her in the hospital, it left a deep sense of disappointment. Mr. Brony and his wife found themselves facing a tough situation alone, feeling abandoned at a time when they needed family the most. As if that wasn't enough, Mr. Brony suffered an injury shortly after his wife returned home. This incident only highlighted their isolation. Their sons, instead of stepping in to help, chose to go on personal vacations, leaving their parents to manage everything by themselves. The couple felt increasingly alone, grappling with their challenges without the support they had expected from their children. Over time, Mr. Brony and his wife began to realize that they needed to take control of their situation. They decided to hire external caregivers to assist them, rather than relying on family who seemed uninterested in helping. This choice brought them a sense of independence and allowed them to focus on their well-being. They learned to navigate their lives with the help of professionals, finding a new strength in their ability to adapt and care for themselves. In the end, what started as a moment of crisis transformed into a journey of self-reliance for Mr. Brony and his wife. They discovered that they could manage their lives on their own terms, even when family support was lacking. The story of elderly individuals often reflects a larger trend in society where many older adults find themselves in similar situations. As children grow up, they tend to prioritize their own independence and personal enjoyment over the traditional family duties that once bound generations together. This shift can leave elderly parents feeling isolated and unsupported as their children focus on building their own lives rather than caring for their aging relatives. In this changing landscape, it becomes crucial for older adults to find a balance between supporting their children financially and protecting their own retirement funds. Many elderly individuals want to help their children, whether it's by providing financial assistance for education, housing, or other needs. However, this generosity can sometimes come at the cost of their own security and dignity in old age. It is essential for them to consider their own needs and ensure that they have enough resources to live comfortably and with dignity as they age. The challenge lies in navigating these relationships and responsibilities. While it is natural for parents to want to support their children, they must also prioritize their own well-being. This means making thoughtful decisions about how much to give and ensuring that their retirement funds are safeguarded. By doing so, they can maintain a sense of security and independence in their later years, which is vital for their overall quality of life. Ultimately, the story of elderly individuals is a reflection of broader societal changes. As family dynamics evolve, it is important for both parents and children to communicate openly about expectations and responsibilities. Finding a balance between support and self-care can help ensure that older adults enjoy their retirement years with dignity and peace of mind. As retirees look for ways to maintain purpose and financial stability, there are many options available that can help them stay active and engaged. Taking on low-strain jobs can provide not only a source of income, but also a sense of fulfillment. One option is to work as a community security guard. This role often involves monitoring a neighborhood or a specific area, which can be a good fit for those who enjoy being outdoors and interacting with people. It allows retirees to stay alert and involved in their community while keeping a flexible schedule. Another possibility is to become a child caregiver. Many families seek reliable and caring individuals to look after their children, especially during after-school hours. This job can be rewarding, as retirees can share their life experiences and wisdom with younger generations, creating meaningful connections. For those with an entrepreneurial spirit, starting a small business can be a great way to stay engaged. Whether it's selling handmade crafts, offering gardening services, or providing tutoring, retirees can turn their hobbies into income. This not only helps financially, but also allows them to pursue their passions. Working as a dishwasher in a local restaurant or cafe is another option. This job typically involves less physical strain than many other roles, and it can be a good way to meet new people while contributing to a team. The fast-paced environment can keep retirees active and engaged without overwhelming them. Staying engaged in these types of roles can help retirees avoid feelings of isolation and boredom, which can lead to health complications. By maintaining a routine and interacting with others, they can improve their mental and emotional well-being. In summary, there are various roles that retirees can consider to maintain both purpose and financial stability, whether it's working as a community security guard, a child caregiver, a small business owner, or a dishwasher. These jobs can provide a fulfilling way to stay active and connected. Laura was a 62-year-old mother who had always put her family first. For many years, she lived with her son's family, helping to care for her grandchildren and supporting her son and daughter-in-law. At first, she felt proud to be a part of their lives, but over time, the role of an unpaid caregiver became overwhelming. She found herself constantly busy, with little time for her own needs and desires. The joy she once felt began to fade, and she realized that she was losing a part of herself. One day, after a particularly exhausting week, Ora sat down and thought about her life. She understood that while helping her family was important, she also needed to prioritize her own happiness and independence. It was a difficult decision, but she decided to move back to her hometown, a place filled with memories and familiar faces. Once she returned, Ora began to rediscover the things that brought her joy. She joined a local dance class, where she felt the music lift her spirits and the movement brought her energy. Dancing became a way for her to express herself and connect with others. She also took up gardening, spending hours planting flowers and vegetables. Watching her garden grow filled her with a sense of accomplishment and peace. In her hometown, Ora reconnected with old friends, sharing laughter and stories over coffee. These relationships reminded her of the importance of community and support. She felt a renewed sense of purpose as she engaged in activities that made her happy. Through these changes, Ora learned that it was okay to take care of herself. She found a balance between being there for her family and nurturing her own spirit. By reclaiming her life, she not only became happier but also a better mother and grandmother. Ora's journey showed that it's never too late to prioritize your own happiness and to live life fully. Ora's experience sheds light on the complex dynamics that can arise when elderly parents move in with their adult children. While the intention behind this arrangement is often rooted in love and support, it can lead to unspoken expectations that create tension and resentment. For instance, Aura found herself feeling overwhelmed by the responsibilities of caregiving, which were never clearly defined. She assumed that her parents would help around the house, but instead, she ended up managing most of the household chores and caregiving tasks alone. This imbalance can lead to feelings of exploitation, where one party feels taken advantage of, while the other may not even realize the burden they are placing on their child. Moreover, the emotional strain can be significant. Aura often felt guilty for wanting her own space and time, as if wanting to reclaim her independence was a betrayal to her parents. This guilt can be compounded by cultural expectations that emphasize family loyalty and caregiving. As a result, many adult children may find themselves trapped in a cycle of resentment, feeling that their own needs and desires are being sidelined. In light of these challenges, it is worth considering whether living independently might offer a more fulfilling and dignified retirement for elderly parents. Maintaining their own space can allow them to preserve their autonomy and dignity while also reducing the emotional burden on their children. It can create a healthier relationship dynamic where both parties can enjoy their time together without the weight of unspoken expectations. Ultimately, open communication about needs and boundaries is essential. By discussing these issues openly, families can find solutions that honor both the parents' desire for independence and the children's need for a balanced relationship. This way, everyone can enjoy a more harmonious living situation, free from the shadows of resentment and obligation. Retirement is a significant phase in life that brings both opportunities and challenges. To truly enjoy this time, it is essential to focus on a few key aspects: financial independence, balanced family relationships, and personal boundaries. These elements play a crucial role in ensuring a happy and fulfilling retirement. Financial independence allows retirees to live comfortably without the stress of financial worries. When individuals like Mr. Brony and Aura choose to live independently, they take control of their lives. This decision not only provides them with the freedom to make choices that suit their desires, but also helps them maintain their self-respect. They can pursue hobbies, travel, or simply enjoy quiet moments at home without feeling beholden to others. Balanced family relationships are equally important. While it is wonderful to spend time with family, it is also vital to have healthy boundaries. This balance ensures that retirees can enjoy their loved ones without feeling overwhelmed or losing their sense of self. When family ties are strong, yet respectful, retirees can share joyful moments while still nurturing their independence. Personal boundaries are essential for maintaining a sense of identity and self-worth. As retirees navigate this new chapter, having clear boundaries helps them prioritize their needs and desires. This empowerment allows them to embrace life fully, engage in activities they love, and cultivate new friendships. In summary, the journey into retirement can be a joyful experience when one focuses on financial independence, balanced family relationships, and personal boundaries. The choices made by individuals like Mr. Brony and Aura illustrate how living independently can lead to a richer, more fulfilling life. By embracing these principles, retirees can enjoy their freedom and maintain their dignity, making the most of this exciting stage of life. As you step into retirement, it's a wonderful opportunity to reflect on your life and embrace the freedom that comes with this new chapter. Self-awareness becomes a powerful tool during this time. Understanding what truly makes you happy and fulfilled can guide you in making choices that enhance your well-being. It's important to plan wisely for your future, ensuring that your financial security is in place. This not only allows you to enjoy your retirement, but also gives you the independence to pursue your passions without worry. While it's admirable to support your children and loved ones, remember that your happiness and well-being should also be a priority. By taking care of yourself, you can live a life filled with dignity and purpose. Engage in activities that bring you joy, whether it's traveling, volunteering, or simply spending time with friends. These moments of fulfillment will enrich your life and create lasting memories. Retirement is not just an end, it's a new beginning. It's a new beginning. Embrace it with open arms and let your self-awareness guide you to a life that is not only secure but also vibrant and meaningful. You deserve to enjoy every moment of this special time. Thank you so much for joining us in that insightful exploration of our main topic. We've covered some important ground, and now it's time to shift gears and dive into something equally fascinating. Have you ever wondered how to maintain a fulfilling and healthy intimate life as you age? As we journey through life, the importance of sexual wellness often gets overlooked, yet it plays a crucial role in our overall health and well-being. In this next segment, we'll discuss how nurturing intimacy can enhance not just our relationships, but also our physical and emotional health. One intriguing aspect we'll touch on is the practice of penis massages, a topic that might raise some eyebrows, but is actually a powerful tool for promoting sexual wellness. So, get ready to discover how these practices can positively impact your life as you mature, fostering deeper connections and a more vibrant sense of self. Let's explore this together. Penis massages are a therapeutic technique that goes beyond the idea of mere pleasure. They focus on improving circulation, relaxing pelvic muscles, and enhancing overall well-being. This practice is often aligned with medical and sexological disciplines, recognizing the importance of sexual health as part of overall health. The technique involves gentle manipulation and massage of the penis and surrounding areas. This can help increase blood flow, which is essential for healthy erectile function. Improved circulation can also lead to better sensitivity and heightened pleasure during sexual activity. Additionally, by relaxing the pelvic muscles, penis massages can help reduce tension and stress, which are often factors that contribute to sexual difficulties. For individuals facing challenges like erectile dysfunction, diminished libido, or premature ejaculation, penis massages can be a beneficial practice. They may help to address some of the physical and psychological factors that contribute to these issues. By promoting relaxation and increasing blood flow, this technique can support better sexual function and enhance intimacy. Overall, penis massages can be seen as a holistic approach to sexual health, emphasizing the connection between physical well-being and sexual performance. They offer a way to explore one's body, improve comfort, and foster a positive relationship with sexuality. Penis massages can offer several benefits for both physical and psychological health, especially for men over 50 who may experience insecurities about their performance. One of the primary advantages of these massages is the improvement of blood flow. Increased circulation can help maintain erectile function and overall sexual health, which can be particularly important as men age. Better blood flow not only supports sexual performance but also contributes to overall vitality and energy levels. In addition to enhancing circulation, penis massages can help relax the muscles in the pelvic area. Tension in these muscles can lead to discomfort and even contribute to performance anxiety. By promoting relaxation, these massages can help ease any physical tightness, making it easier for men to feel comfortable in their bodies. This physical relaxation can also translate into a more relaxed state of mind, reducing feelings of stress and anxiety that often accompany concerns about sexual performance. For men over 50, the psychological aspect of sexual health is just as important as the physical. Many men in this age group may face insecurities related to aging, performance, or changes in their bodies. Engaging in penis massages can help break the cycle of anxiety and dysfunction by fostering a positive reconnection with their bodies. This practice encourages mindfulness and self-acceptance, allowing men to focus on pleasure rather than performance. As they become more attuned to their bodies, they may find that their anxieties lessen, leading to a more fulfilling sexual experience. Overall, penis massages can serve as a valuable tool for men looking to improve both their physical and mental well-being. By enhancing blood flow, relaxing muscles, and alleviating stress, these massages can help men over 50 feel more confident and connected to their bodies, ultimately promoting a healthier and more positive approach to their sexual health. In traditional Chinese medicine, the body is seen as a system of energy, known as qi, which flows through pathways called meridians. This energy is essential for maintaining health and balance within the body. When the flow of qi is disrupted,